Alright guys, PMC vlog wrap-up time. I normally do all this at the end of the video, but I went on and on and on and on in the last video. So I wanted to do just a separate one. I might film some stuff going to the airport, or at the airport, rather. So I'm not really sure yet, so this might end abruptly. I apologize in advance, but wrap-up time. So Morphicon has been an absolute blast, as it always is. Yeah, there was a lot of hiccups along the way. The lines at registration were terrible. I fortunately did not have to deal with them, but I feel for everyone that did. So I can't not address the fact that that was terrible. The Ninja Steel signing line ordeal was also terrible. If you know you only have a window of 2 hours, don't let people sit there and talk and record videos and take pictures and all that. Like, just sign your poster, sign another item if you want to, shake their hand, say it was a pleasure meeting you, and move on. Give them a quick gift if you do. Just be considerate of everyone else in the line. It's great that you were there first and you get to feel like you're privileged enough to sit there and talk to Peter for 3 minutes. Just don't. But I digress. Yeah, other than lines, which happen at every convention, but like those two instances in particular, I didn't have a whole lot of problems with Morphicon. It was very disorganized. Things were missing out of people's bags, and so you had to go back up to the front to get whatever was missing from your bags. And panels kept switching around, and the Ranger Danger guys got absolutely boned from getting moved to an actual panel room to the special room and all that. And it was the whole thing with the prom thing, I didn't even go to it, almost getting canceled because the convention center was like, no, you need to leave, and PMC's like, no, we have things scheduled, and they're like, well, you can't go on the show floor, and it's a mess. I hope 2020 is better. I do. I say that every year, though, and it never does get better. So we'll have to see. But absolute blast. Meeting everybody I did was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, didn't get to meet the Ninja Steel cast. Again, huge thanks for getting the poster to me. Appreciate you. But I didn't get to meet them, and I really wanted to meet Peter, like, fully, but I never got the chance to, which bothers me a little bit. But I hope to run into him sometime in the future, maybe next PMC. I'm sure he'll be here. Like, I feel the only reason Yoshi wasn't here is because he's promoting his movie or whatever right now. So, yeah. So that was really cool. Steven Lunsford was great. Lee Ming was great. Ryan Carter was great. The entire cast of SPD was great. I adored getting to meet Kelson Henderson finally. He is one of my Ranger idols just for his longevity with the franchise and all of his different roles and the pure talent that is bottled up within this man. And so it was a pleasure not only to getting a chance to meet him before the convention, thanks Steffi, but to see him on the show floor and get his autograph and everything like that. So absolute joy with the few actors I've seen. I actually didn't get to a whole lot of them, but I'm okay with that because I wasn't here for them. I was here for my friends. But before I talk about my friends, because that's going to spark a whole level of emotion in me, I do want to talk about the merch. Merch was great. I already kind of went over everything in the last video. I didn't mention the Snorlax plush, even though I think he was visible on the bed behind me throughout some of that end part of the video. I completely forgot to mention, the first thing I bought at Power Morphicon was a giant Snorlax plush. Sounds like me. Yeah, so I enjoyed and enjoying and will enjoy everything that I did get. But so jumping back to, it's already hitting me, and I didn't even start talking yet. My friends, and it sucks that you have so much fun over the course of these... Wow, damn, dude. over the course of these 4 days or so. And these are people that you talk to nearly every day, and sometimes even speak to them every day if you talk on Skype a lot, which I don't. Weekly sessions, not daily sessions. But you talk to them every day on Twitter and social media and text messaging and like FaceTime or Skype or Discord or whatever it may be. And you build up such strong friendships online. And then you come here, and then those friendships become real. They become tangible. You can hold your friend or shake their hand or high five or punch them in the face if they said something really freaking stupid. And you get used to it. After 4 days, you get really used to it. And it's not one of those things where, like, if you're meeting with a friend that lives maybe an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe, away from you that you just don't see too often, maybe once a month, once every couple months, which generally kind of sucks. I mean, I always kind of feel in those regards. But these are people that you don't see. These are people you don't see all the time, and you probably won't see them again for another 2 years. Maybe if you're lucky, another year, if an express happens within their range, or they go to Japan World Heroes, or you get to plan up for another con or something like that. But you leave with the expectations that you won't see these people that you love very much for 2 years. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. But Chris, other Chris, which one of you was which? That's up for you to decide. Eric, Teresa, Liz especially, just for being my travel buddy for those couple hours. It was fantastic to see you first. Steffi, Kevin, Will, I'm losing track of people. Zach, of course. And you guys were my family. And leaving family sucks. It sucks a lot. Just know that I love you guys so much. And being able to spend these nights hanging out with you guys, playing games, having fun, joking around, being idiots, is my favorite thing about this entire thing. And I'm going to miss it until next time rolls around. I'm going to have to cut it. I have to finish packing real quick and get downstairs to check out and everything. I wasted way too much time crying. So I will see you guys later on. I'll record a bit in the airport, hopefully, and as long as I'm not talking about stuff like this, I should be okay. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So I do want to talk about a couple other people and stuff later on. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, hey guys, I'm home. Finally. It is Tuesday, the day after that mess that you just witnessed happened. Like I said, I'm home. I just got back from doing the grocery shopping. I stressed the not back because I'm just parked near a church. But I had planned on doing this, but I forgot my camera, so I'm just filming with my phone. So if there's a noticeable difference in quality, I apologize for that. But I just wanted to kind of wrap things up normally, hopefully without bawling my eyes out. That's the plan, anyway. So yeah, like I was saying before, just huge thanks to everyone that I consider family in this fandom and that spent time with me almost every single day of this whole thing. So Chris, you're my partner in crime on Geek Each Week right now, and you become one of my best friends, and I thank you so much for not only last PMC, but this PMC as well. It's been terrific. Toku Chris, you're kind of like my fandom dad. You're kind of, I think everyone's fandom dad. in a way, but you're terrific. And just enjoy your life. You're great, and I look forward to working with you very soon on things. But anyway, like, just moving along. Liz, Steffi, it was great meeting both of you for the first time, yeah. At this PMC, you're both terrific. Again, keep doing what you're doing. It was great to get to know you. Appreciate it so much. Liz, special thanks for you for being my travel buddy on Thursday coming in. That was really absolute random happenstance, and I'm glad that worked out, because it was super cool to kind of get to know you before PMC happened, especially because we were both so busy. We didn't actually get to hang out all that much during the actual show. So it was great to have that time with you. And just Hassan, it's always great to see you. Always great to see you. And I hope I can soon, because you're kind of on my side of the country. So I hope we can kind of plan something sooner rather than later. That also applies to Long's Toys as well. You're not too far. And especially applies to Eric and Teresa. Eric, you've been my friend for like forever in this fandom, it feels like, and you're not too far away, so we need to stop being strangers and do some meetups somewhere, maybe halfway. You come to Michigan a lot, so I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I just want to do more things. Zach, you included, you're also in that area, so kind of like anyone in this bubble, everyone in this bubble, we need to hang out and do something cool. Maybe meet at a con, or just go somewhere for a weekend. I don't know, we need to plan something. But basically, long story short, Chris, Hassan, Zach, Eric, Teresa, Steffi, Liz, you guys were absolutely fantastic this weekend, and I would not imagine a better group to call my little Ranger family this weekend, and I appreciate that so much. I kind of gushed on Twitter earlier today. Will, Kevin, Vince, and everyone. There's so many people that I met and hung out with, and as always, Chenix, Gary, VZ, all you guys that I got to meet again, or meet for the first time and hang out with this weekend was just terrific. It is my favorite part of this whole thing. Is like, the con's great, yes, but my favorite thing is just meeting everybody and seeing everyone again, or meeting people for the first time. And it's great because you talk to these people for so long on Twitter and Facebook and text and all that. And that's what I was saying previously before I started crying all the time. And to finally meet these people in person is beyond incredible. It's what makes this entire thing special. And my pop socket fell off, so now this is going to get really weird. So yeah, it makes this entire thing absolutely special, and I would not change it for the world. And that includes every single one of you fans that, what is happening over here, that came up to me and stopped me for hugs and handshakes and selfies. It's great, and it's very rejuvenating to me as well, because I mean, I'm very, very transparent on this channel with what's going on in my life, and everyone knows that it's been very rough. Like, revenue is in the toilet. I don't want to say the desire, because wind, yay. Like I said, I don't want to say the desire, because I love making videos, but I feel like the ambition wavers a lot because of just how bad things are. Like, views are down, revenue's down, everything's down. And to meet so many of you, and to take so many pictures with you guys, and for you guys all to say, like the content that I make is stupid and kind of superfluous as it is. Superfluous. English. Weird. It just means so much to me, and it gives me that boost that I need to kind of get going again. So I always appreciate PMC for that, because I wouldn't be where I am without everyone that watches my videos and supports my content and kind of pushes me along. I would not be who I am today or where I'm at today if it wasn't for you guys. And so to see so many of you at PMC is great. And to anyone that that saw me and didn't stop me, I still thank you. And just for the support. Like I said, the support means everything to me as a person and as a content creator here. And like I said, I wouldn't be here without you. I'm going to stop circling around that. And yeah, I do want to say that if you did stop me and take a picture with me, hit me up on Twitter or Facebook with that. I want to kind of collect as many of them as I can and make a neat little collage just for my own personal sunlight, just for my own personalness. Okay. Why does this one not come out? Oh well. For my own personal collection, so to speak. So I do want to do that. So if you did stop me, see me, take a picture, feel free to send it to me on Twitter or Facebook or email, whatever works best, because I would like to get as many of those as I can and make a cool little collage out of it. So yeah, just thanks to everyone is basically what I'm getting at. And this English PMC is really special to me as a convention. Like, the convention is just kind of always a giant shit show, but the people there make it special to me and make it what it is. And I can't imagine having it any other way. Like, with the general thought that PMC 2020 might not happen, was very much a bummer. Like, I know there was HasCon and everything, and then they announced the PMC Express thing, which was, I'll get into that later. Not in this video, but probably on like Geek Each Week or something. But it was a bummer, because I feel like this is the prime spot for me to meet you guys, and for me to meet all my friends that I talk to all the time. And so it was a bummer. So I'm very happy that PMC will be back in 2020. There's definitely some things that I would change, and we'll talk about that on the next Geek Each Week episode for sure, and probably in any other podcast that focuses on Power Rangers that talks about PMC, because I think we all kind of share the same vibes when it comes to what can change for this convention. But I do want to address those at some point, probably not on the channel itself. But so yeah, a lot of things can change with PMC, and I hope the next one Hasbro kind of steps in and organizes things a little bit better. That's my end goal here, is just have a good, solid convention. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But like I said, PMC is great. Despite the shit show, it's great. It's so good seeing all you guys, and it fills me with all that energy I need. I kind of wish it happened a little more often, because I think the energy starts to wear out after a year. And so you got 1 year of like pumpness, and then 1 year of like, oh, everything sucks. But there is, sorry for the white balance thing. There is Ranger Stop in November. I don't see that happening for me just because of financial reasons. But if certain cards line up, then I would definitely make an effort to make that happen for sure. It's just something I'm not sure whether it will happen or not. There's also HasCon's next year in 2019. That will, stupid white balance, that will definitely happen, I think. It's not too far away. Like, a flight to Rhode Island is very cheap, and I can't imagine the hotels in Rhode Island being that expensive. So I think HasCon will definitely happen for me. So I'll hope to see some of you guys there. I don't know how organized HasCon is, like, just walking around. Like, will that happen? I don't know. But did anyone go to HasCon last year? If you went to HasCon, let me know how it is in the comments. I'm very curious. But so yeah, HasCon 2019 will probably happen. That is in September? I think that's in the beginning of September. So HasCon 2019 will happen. I don't want to say for sure, because things change, but it's in my plans at the very least. But like I said, Ranger Stop this year probably will not. But if some cards line up, I'll definitely make an effort to. But maybe Ranger Stop in 2019? Maybe. I guess it depends on what happens in 2019, I suppose. But PMC 2020, obviously, I will be there, or I will be square. But again, I guess that depends on money and life situations too. But I definitely have intent on being there. I wouldn't miss PMC for the world. So that is that. I think I'm good. Kind of got everything off my chest. I just wanted to thank everyone and that made this PMC so special to me. That's kind of just all there is to it. So you know who you are. Everyone I met, everyone I said hi to, everyone I took pictures with, everyone I hugged, especially everyone I hugged. I love hugging people. Hugs are great. Hugs are love. And so just thank you again for making this so absolutely special. Loved everything about it, especially because I avoided the lines. I feel like a jerk. I avoided all the bad things about PMC pretty much. But I digress. As always, great con, great experiences, great memories. I can't wait to do it again, hopefully sooner rather than later. But as always, thanks for following me along on this PMC journey. If you have any questions about the experience or anything like that at all, drop them in the comments below and I will be sure to answer them. Also, we have the PMC episode coming up on Geek Each Week. So if you have any questions regarding the convention or experiences there that you want me, Chris, and whoever else happens to be on the show for that episode, please drop them in our email or on our Twitter. Twitter is @GeekEachWeek, and our email is geekeachweekcast@gmail.com. So if you want your questions read on the show, go ahead and drop those in either of those two places, and we will discuss them when we record. But yeah, that about does it for now. So as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks again, and have a great one. Bye. I'd like to thank Mike, Joey, Joe, John, Josh, VZ17, and all my fans who support me on Patreon.